Hello, Aries. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Happy Monday/Tuesday to you. You're probably going to see this on a Tuesday. I hope you're well. And I hope Monday was good to you. I hope nobody pushed you around, pushed you down. Hope Monday wasn't mean to you, called you names, shook their finger at you. Monday can be mean. We're going to start with some oracle cards here for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your reading for the week ahead. Hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. If you are brand new on the Aries tribe, thank you for coming by here. If you came in on the side door with a bunch of people that did over the last couple weeks, or even the last few days, yeah, welcome here. I hope that you will talk to me in the comments. I like to be in the comments. All right, here we go, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What's coming up for Aries? The flow, Aries. What is that? You're in the flow. In the stillness, in the flow, you have found your flow. Yeah. I feel like what I want to say is let it go. It feels like you learned how to let it go. You've gotten into the flow state, which means you're no longer fighting the path. You're no longer fighting the current or swimming upstream. You're now allowing the flow to come through you. You're allowing the peace that possibly this last full moon has given you, allowed you to maybe cut some things out. I feel that your crown chakra is lit up now and that you're in the flow. I feel like you're willing now to go with the flow rather than run at the fire or run against it. I feel like your emotional energy has let itself be free. That's what it feels like. It's freedom of emotional energy. Because you overcame obstacles in terms of sacrifice. So there's some things that were going on for you, I think. And they could be past, doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like you got into the flow because you decided that you were going to overcome obstacles in your life. It says, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. So you have been fighting the flow, Aries, for a while. You've not wanted to move forward, or you did want to move forward, but you were unsure how to do it. I feel all you had to do was overcome the obstacles of not wanting to do it. It says here, sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward, and then a leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. I really feel like that's what this is. Stepping into the beauty of the unknown, because I feel, Aries, that you have not ever been in the flow state before. I feel like you're the one that was always fighting the currents. You were so worried about where the boat was going, where the currents would take you, that you were just not able to relax, enjoy the view, bask in the light and the love of spirit. I feel like you were possibly in the dark for a while, overcoming obstacles and making some sacrifices. Sacrifices that maybe other people didn't see or didn't understand. And it's okay. It's not for them to understand, Aries, right? Overcoming obstacles in the flow. Somebody has just let go of something that was bugging them or not being able to move forward. Maybe it's some sort of a fixed sign that you have in your big three. Tell me what's going on here. All right. Okay. Let's take those two. We've got Bo, you're highly thought of. Somebody's thinking about you. Wondering how you're doing in terms of overcoming your obstacles here. Then we have the Quill, getting back to the basics. I feel like you are getting back to the basics. The basics could include this person who thinks highly of you. However, this could always be understand that you now think highly of yourself. That comes with being in the flow. You see things in from a different perspective. Let's look here. The Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So you could be this person, right? Absolutely, you could. You could be someone with dark hair that has gray in it. And so I feel like someone is going to have dealings with you, or you want to have dealings with someone else. But this could also be someone that you know for sure. Then we have the axe. It says, forces working against you. You may have been feeling in the past, though, that forces were working against you, Aries, until you got into the flow. You don't have to fight everything always. Just saying. You don't have to fight everything always. All right. Who's the person that's thinking highly of you? Could be someone who is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Someone who would pick you given the chance, but they're feeling kind of overwhelmed that maybe that you haven't picked them. They're feeling like maybe that they should look at their other options because you have not picked them. Getting back to the basics. What's this? Getting back to the basics. Oh boy. We got the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay. So back to the basics is, I'm not going to overthink this anymore. I'm done. I'm done overthinking things. I'm done being hurt by the thoughts that I have for myself and the thoughts of others. I'm going to stop. Getting back to the basics. It's time for you to end the cycle of overthinking. What are the obstacles you're overcoming? What are the obstacles you're overcoming here, Aries? We have the 6 of Pentacles. So I think that that what put you in the flow state probably is that you decided that that I feel it has something to do with money, that you no longer see money over people, that you're willing to share with other people. You see that the money that you have now can benefit others, and so I think that you're being a little more giving in that manner. I feel like you're being a little bit more giving, not only with your pentacles, but of your grounded energy that you're teaching other people. There are some children around this person here, so your children could be watching you move into the 6 of Pentacles energy as you enter the flow. I guess only one of these is children. The other one is an older person. You could have a cat or 2. Overcoming obstacles of finances, maybe. Overcoming obstacles of money. All right. All right, Aries, let's keep looking here. What's going on? Tell us more about Aries for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going to happen with Aries now that Aries has realized that they are in the flow? They're no longer overthinking things. Yeah. There is someone here who has a high opinion of you, but I feel like this person is overwhelmed or maybe a little bit emotional because you have not picked them, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please, Aries. Aries, don't forget that there are still openings for private readings. If you're interested, please look in the description below. You will find my socials. You'll find my email address. And a link to Wizio. It's the only place that you can book me. And I do have readings beginning at $40. So we've got the King of Pentacles and we have the Judgment card. Interesting. Wow. All right. Let's keep moving here. Yeah, I feel like the obstacle that you were overcoming, you were getting back on your feet financially. That's what I feel was going on here. But you had to get it back in the flow state of money, the flow state. It feels like there was an interruption. So either you switched jobs or you bought a house or, something like that. That you had to get into a new flow state. And I feel like you're starting to feel that now. You're starting, because now that I feel that you are balanced in your spirituality and your pentacles, I feel that you can now look forward. This king is looking into the future. The king is now contemplating possibly, taking their part of whatever happened in a situation that they want to move forward to. The Judgment card does indicate, resurrection, right? Resurrection or reconciliation, having a second chance at it. The universe is showing you the way, is making the way for you to have a second chance at love. There is someone that you have your heart set on, though. Looking at the Page of Pentacles, you do want to begin again here. You're thinking about how to do that, I feel. So I feel like your finances, is what you were over, the biggest obstacle that you've been becoming or overcoming, this obstacle of financial problems here. You may have been... you may have had less than you have now, but I also feel like it's a flow state. So I feel like you had to, again, recalibrate your finances. How do I use them to the best of my ability? Do I invest? Do I buy a house? Do I rent an apartment? I feel like you had to really take a really close look at your financial situation. And I think you were doing that here, but since you've hit the flow state, I feel like your finances are good. I feel like your spirituality, I feel like you're far more spiritual about the way you spend your pentacles. You're holding, I feel like, and I'm saying you, even though this is the King of Pentacles here, it is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like you are the King of Pentacles. I think you're like the bean counter or the financial person in the financial sector or something like that. And that you have awareness of money and how to work it for yourself, work it to your advantage. So I feel like now that this is all settled, grounded, and even is what I want to say, it's time for the king to start looking forward to maybe having a reunion with someone that they want to offer their love to, someone that they want to open a brand new connection with. So to me, I feel like, Aries, this is a brand new connection for you. You've never dated this person. You've never been married to this person. This person is probably someone in your life, but is not part of any sort of love situation from the past. I feel like you've always kind of had feelings for this person deep down. You didn't tell anybody. And I also feel like you have a psychic connection to somebody here. The Queen of Cups is highly psychic, right? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And she is all about water. She is connected to the universe, connected to her gut. She's manifesting. She's meditating. She's connected to the king, I feel. I feel like this dog here, or this wolf, is the possibly the spirit animal, the companion, the one, the still small voice. For those of you who are in church, it's the still small voice or the Holy Ghost. This is, for those of you who are spiritual, I feel like it's your spirit animal, or the one that leads you through strife, the one that can get you there, because it's a tough animal, right? I don't know if it's a coyote or a wolf. It kind of looks like a wolf. It's got white eyes. So I feel like it's almost like you're protected by spirit. That's what it feels like. The Queen of Cups here, though, is someone that you have a spiritual connection with. And you also could be someone who has dogs. But I feel like your queen, the Queen of Cups here, is someone who has been spiritually connected to you for a while. I feel like the Five of Cups and the World card tells me that it's been a long wait. It's been a long wait, and it's been a long, sad, emotional wait for the Queen to wait for you, Aries, because I feel like there is something coming to an end here. The World card is indicating that there is a major chapter that is closing in your life. And I feel like the world indicates that. So either someone passed away and left you something, or you bought a house or sold a family home, or maybe you're in divorce, something, a major change in your life. I feel like the major change is in love. So that tells me that maybe there was a breakup, or we no longer are together. The World card indicates that it's a karmic connection, and the karma has been learned here, that there is regret of not being able to love this person. It feels like distance. Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look here. What are we going to do? Let's take a look at Lenormand, see what it can give us here. Getting a really close-up look, really diving in and looking at what it is that it's clarity. It's getting really close up and looking at it through great clarity. We've got card number 44, which does break down to an 8. I feel that you've spent a lot of time really looking over the details of whether or not you want to move forward, whether or not you're going to come forward in this judgment energy here and ask, and decide that there needs to be a second chance at love here. I feel like you've been looking at it really closely, and things are about to change pretty quickly. The whip and the broom, right? The whip and the broom, that's things that are being sort of eclipsed from your life or cut away from your life. The whip is a snap. It's really quick, right? So I feel like after looking over some details, for those of you who are wondering if you're waiting on somebody, I feel like if you're waiting on an Aries and you're a cross watcher, that you've been seeing 1111, you've been seeing all the signs that come with this. Aries, you might be seeing the signs as well. Aries, I feel like you have leveled up to this king, but maybe we're only seeing one side of you here because we have 4s, and those are an indication of Emperor. I'm just saying. But we do have 4 and 4, which is 8, which means that you've really been looking into going over the details of, because the Eight of Pentacles, I'm talking Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles for me is, it's Virgo energy. So you're really getting up really close and figuring out what it is. And when you decide what you want, boom, that's it. Just like the whip, right? That's it. It's going to be done. And you're going to move forward without warning, without notice to this brand new beginning. Something here has ended for Aries, and so something must begin. We do have the Jack of Spades here, which is the Knight of Swords. And so I feel a new beginning is imminent. Like it's going to happen pretty soon. That's what it feels like. It feels like you've already made the decision. It feels like you've already been strategic with your choices, and that you are going to be moving forward here because you've taken a really close look at the situation. I feel like the universe is telling you, look, the judgment is here. As long as you're willing to to be accountable and take your part of whatever it was that brought you to here. I feel that it feels like there's something that ended here in love. So the universe is giving you a second chance at love. But understand, I think that this is a new person. I don't think that this is someone that you've ever loved before. So this could be someone that you have been watching very closely. Yeah, someone on the internet that you've been watching very closely. Tell me about the whip and the broom, please. We have the Knight of Wands. The whip and the broom is something that happens really quickly, and the Knight of Wands is somebody who moves quickly, really fast, right? Moving towards whatever it is at the speed of light, right? Someone who is impulsive. Yeah, it's an impulsive decision. I feel like the last communication that you may have had may have been tough. It's an intense situation. There's no doubt about that. But I think you're ready to move along, move on, move towards this love here. We've got 5 and 1, which is 6. The Page of Swords tells me that, yes, you've been looking over everything very, very, very closely. You may be combing through, somebody's Facebook page, or combing through Instagram, or looking up email addresses. I feel like you've been very thorough is what I want to say. And I feel as though maybe you have some questions about some of the things that you have found. This is a very intense connection. It's one that you can't let go of. I feel, and I also feel that you have a lot of regret for the amount of time that it's taken for this to come together, because I feel like the Hermit is the healing energy. You've been healing all this time while you've been watching this person, while you've been getting your money in order, while you've been thinking about this new start or whether you should take a second chance at love. I feel like it is somebody possibly that you know, but not somebody that you've ever dated before, because this is brand new love here. Things are about to work out in your favor. It is divine timing. It's time for you to go. It's time for this all to kick off. I am going to go into the extended for you this time, Aries, because there's a lot of questions here that I think bear being answered, right? So we have the Hermit, and I feel that the Hermit has slowed you down, that now it's time to pick up speed. And who is this person? Who is this person, and why is there judgment here? And what have you ended? I feel like you have deep love for somebody here, but who is it? Is it the Queen of Cups? Is it Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer? let's take a look in the extended. There is a link right down below. If you're interested in coming there with me, Aries or Crosswatcher, that's where I'll be. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do for me. I want to see you in the comments, Aries. You know that I do. Let's talk about it. Let's find out what's going on. I love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.